All right, so let's go ahead and see how this charging scale works when it comes time to add charge. You can see I've got my scale here. I've got my cylinder inverted because this machine is completely empty. I want to liquid charge it. I want to get it to get in there faster. I've already purged my hose here at the inlet port. So once I start the test, the only thing left I have to do is purge here at the port where I'm going to be adding refrigerant. Notice I'm not using a full manifold set. I'm using my Testo 549i AC and refrigeration charging setup, so I don't have to have a full manifold set with me. Let's take a look at a couple of the things we want to do before we start charging this machine. First, up here on the top of the CPS Link app is a star that indicates performance. Let's go and look at the scale. Notice it's reading something already. Well, we want to tear the scale out so it's at 0 so we can weigh exactly how much goes in. So we hit the check mark, and tear the scale. Now let's go to tests. Let's go to charge. And this machine called for 3 pounds 15 ounces, so I added a little bit extra. To adjust it again, just slide on the slider here. If you want to fine tune it, you can just push the negative or the positive button. So I'm going to put in about 3 pounds 15.8 ounces. Okay. Now the only thing I haven't done is purged my hose here, so I'm going to crack this loose right on my suction inlet valve, so I can purge before it goes in. As soon as I hit start, I'll start pushing the refrigerant through the scale. So I'll have my finger on the fitting here, tighten it up. You notice right now, we've got 0 pounds, 15 ounces, we're up to 1 pound, and it's telling us our target was 3 pounds, 15.8 ounces. So first thing I'm gonna do is let as much refrigerant get into the machine as possible, and then I'll turn the compressor on to help pull the remaining refrigerant in. So right now you can see that the machine's taken about 1 pound 15 ounces without being turned on. Now I'm going to add the remaining refrigerant. Since I don't have a manifold valve, a full manifold set, I have to throttle the refrigerant at the tank. So I've choked the refrigerant cylinder down a little bit so I can throttle it in. Now I'm going to turn the compressor on and see what we do. So now that the system's up and running, you can see we're pulling in the refrigerant at a faster rate now. I have the tank throttled so I'm not overloading the compressor. And we'll just watch it till it gets to its target. All right, there you have it. It weighed in the right amount of charge. Now I could click OK, close down the app. But I want you to think about what you could have been doing while this machine was pulling the refrigerant in. You could have been cleaning up the tools from your job site. If you're on a roof, lowering some down the roof. You know, cleaning up, doing your paperwork, saving yourself some time. Now that I've weighed in the right amount of charge, all I'd need to do is switch over to my other app to check the superheat and subcooling to make sure that the charge is trimmed up properly. And if I even needed to add a couple ounces or so, I could, right through the same charging app that we have here. So please chime in on the box below. Let us know what you think of the CPS charging scale here, another part of their smart tool assembly line. And thanks for tuning in to Toolbox Tuesday. We'll catch you next time.